Don't ask
You
me
just
what
asked me a
economic
question.
policy?
Fucking respond.
debate me on Donald Trump's policies. Trey.
What type
Thank
of
you.
economic policy was utilized by the Trump
I
administration?
don't care. Debate me in the economy. What does this have to
We
do with the
are.
economy?
What is
What
he
Donald Trump
not
plans to do with the
understanding?
economy?
What
Use
was the type
ChatGPT.
of economic policy used by the Trump
Don't
administration?
care. I don't care
And
about
why
this,
do you
Dana.
think it was
Dana, I don't care
unsuccessful?
about this, Dana.
Ding, ding, ding. Somebody put it in the
This is a
chat.
See,
fact
every
check.
time you
I
just
want to engage in a
deflect. Just
debate.
answer the damn question,
I
dude.
want to engage in the debate. Show me the viability and efficacy of Donald Trump's policies.
We
Yeah,
have.
How about
absolutely.
We've
that?
shown you the
Don't do me a
stats.
fact
We've
check.
shown
Hold on,
you the
wait.
real wage growth.
What is the
We've
left
shown
gland on
you
the
the.
deer's nipple called?
We've shown you.
Wait a second.
Listen,
What is the left gland on the deer's nipple
we're
called?
talking about economics, dude. We aren't talking about that.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought we was just asking people random questions. Create an argument
No, okay,
to show the
so
viability of Donald Trump's
so how about this? What
economic
economic
plan.
policy?
Show me how it's going to benefit the vast majority of American people.
It
Go.
did. So we can look back through
No,
history.
I'm talking about it's 2025. What Donald Trump is discussing, show me how it's going to have a net benefit for the vast majority, over 51% of the American population. That's a great question.
Yes, so
Either
it's
you
tax
agree it
So
is or
many
you agree
questions
it
that you.
isn't. Go.
Thank you, Belinda. There's so many questions that you asked. Which one do you want me to? Which one do you want me to answer?
Well, I only
You
asked
like 6
one.
different
I
questions.
asked you to show me.
Jay is giving
right?
you the answer. This is really embarrassing for you.
Show me
Jones got
how
shitted on.
Donald
You
Trump's
get shitted on
economic
too?
policies
Jesus
are going to benefit the vast majority of
Absolutely.
Americans.
Where would you like me to start with? Tariffs? Would
From
you
the
like me to start
beginning.
with the tariffs?
From the beginning.
What do you mean the beginning?
From the beginning of his policy. I
Okay.
want you to
What do
show me his
what do you
policy.
mean by that? Explain that.
Well,
What
I
do you
want
mean
you.
the beginning?
Donald Trump has a policy. This is what you all debate, right?
Okay.
And what I want you to do is I want you to show me his policy and then tell me how that policy is going to be beneficial to the vast majority of the American people.
Gladly. Tax Cuts and Jobs
Great.
Act 2.0.
I need the green
With the
screen.
implementation
Hey, I'll
of
put you
more
on the big
tariffs.
screen, Trey. You a mod. You can put yourself on the big
Absolutely.
screen.
Shut up
Show me
and let
that.
him
Go ahead.
talk, Liv. God
Go
damn.
ahead.
This is embarrassing. For you. This is crazy. This is actually hilarious. Hold on. Yeah, put me in the big screen, please. No, come back. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't be Jones 2.0. Wait, somebody invite Jones. I want to see your. I want your whole crew to see this.
Nah, I'm not doing this again. I regret.
Jones is not able to debate
inviting Liv.
economics. Let's
I
be
regret
real.
inviting Liv.
Oh no, I invited him up.
No, I mean invited.
Somebody invite Jones. Invite his son too. I want them to all witness this. Witness this amazing crash out. This is phenomenal. You can't make this up. So Liv, ask again. Ask again, please. What was your
I want you
question?
to show me. I said I want you to show me Donald Trump's policy, and then show me how it's going to be beneficial to the vast majority of Americans.
Yeah, absolutely. So do you want me to start with the tax cuts? Because that was a great implementation. How in the beginning, in the first 3 years, it created 7 million jobs. Let me keep going. Give me 1 second. UC Berkeley actually has a study out on this, and we can go through this number by number if you would like. And then we can start with the tariffs. Let's go with the tariffs. So, President-elect Donald Trump, we estimate, this is from the taxfoundation.org, by the way, we estimate 10% universal tariffs would raise $2 trillion, and a 20% universal tariff would raise $3.3 trillion from 2025 through 2034. By factoring in how these taxes would shrink the U.S. economy, in 2025, a 10% universal tariff would increase taxes on American households by $1,253 on average, and 20% universal tariff would increase taxes on U.S. households by $2,045 on average. So I would say that the positives outweigh the negatives on that. And I would say that would be a great way of cutting those income taxes, which he said he would do. That would be a great way of cutting that and generating revenue for the U.S. economy. Hey, Liv, tell me, how did tariffs work, by the way? Explain that. Explain to me how tariffs work.
Really quick. This is actually a question I asked you. So listen, show me his policy.
He just did. He's going to extend his
No, that was Tax Foundation.
Tax Cuts and
That was
Job
the
Act, and
Tax
he's going to
Foundation.
continue to
We're not talking about the
deregulate.
tax cut. We're not talking.
He's going to continue
the
to
Tax Cut and Jobs
deregulate.
Act. I'm sorry, Dana. The Tax Cut and Jobs Act was and you could correct me, it's 2017, 2018, I remember. But I said specifically in this conversation from 2025, we're here now,
We're gonna
moving
redo
forward.
it. Like
Yes.
Moving forward, that's what I asked him to show me. And now
Yes.
he shows something from the tax foundation.
Yes.
What I need to see is Donald Trump's policy.
The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act.
That was 2017.
2.0.
We're talking about 2025.
2.0.
We're
Yes.
talking we're talking about 2025.
I'm glad
We're
you said that.
talking about
I'm so glad you said that.
2025.
So that tariffs that I just read from the Tax
Great.
Foundation, which is
All you have
also
to
a
do is show me
left-leaning
his
source,
policy.
which is, yes, absolutely. So the tariffs was also implemented in the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act back in 2017, signed in 2017 December, and took effect January immediately, 2018. So yeah, those same tariffs will be implemented and those deregulations will be implemented in the new taxes cut. Are you not understanding? So if you go to, I'll help you out. So if you go to Donald Trump's website, right? What was it? Agenda 47. You can scroll down and you can see that. As a matter of fact, I'll do you one better because he actually spoke on this. You can also go to the World Economic Forum in New York. He also did a walkthrough on this. I'm quite sure he said some other new things about this as well. He also said those manufacturing outside of America will stay at that 21%, but those manufacturing in America will receive that great benefit of going down to 15%. Let me ask you something.
Show me Donald Trump's policy.
Revenue?
Show me Donald Trump's policy. 1, 2. We specifically said 2025 and what he's currently running on, not what he did in 2017. So what I'm asking you very directly. Hold on, I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish. Did I not let you
Somebody
finish?
answer that for me.
Did I not let you finish? Did I not let you finish?
I don't think
I was quiet.
Trey,
I was quiet.
Bell, did Trump not
I
say
was
he wanted
quiet.
to propose
I
the
was quiet,
universal
friend.
10% to
I was
20%
I was
universal
quiet,
tax
friend.
or tariff?
Don't crash out.
Thank
Don't crash out. Don't crash out. So the
Trust me, you've already
question
done
was,
that.
how is Donald Trump's economic policy going to be beneficial for the vast majority of Americans in 2025 and beyond? I want to hear about 2017 and show me his policy. And so that is what I need to see.
Okay, we'll go
And then
over
I
it
need to
again.
see data on showing me how that is going to be beneficial to the vast majority of American citizens. I don't want to have to, and I don't want to, and I'm gonna go back on mute. The floor is yours. And do you need me to make you the big screen? No, you're mine. You can make yourself the big screen. Listen, just show me.
Absolutely. You want me to read it one more time? I got you. Per a left-leaning source, taxfoundation.org, we estimate, because, when they do these things, no matter what, all economists are estimating these things. We estimate a 10% universal tariff would raise $2 trillion and a 20% universal tariff would raise $3.3 trillion, generating revenue for the United States government. Something that we used way, way back then. Hey, Liv, let me ask you one thing. Who was the first person to bring tariffs to America? Do you know what his name is? I'll give you a hint. His name starts with an A. His last name starts with an H.
Where is his policy?
Yes, the taxes. Reducing taxes, cutting taxes, bringing in revenue, generating revenue for the United States
That
government.
bill? What's the name of that bill or that policy is what he's asking? The name of it.
Didi, maybe you can do this. Let's go to Didi. Go to Agenda 47 and then go down to the taxes. I don't think there's a specific name, because if I sat here and asked you, Didi, name the bill or the exact policy of Kamala Harris, you know what you'll come back and tell me? Oh, she wants to do business cut. What was it for homes? She wants to give the grant for $25,000. There's no real name for it, but you can explain it, right? I just explained one implementation of the TCJA 2.0, cutting taxes. And I just explained what taxes he wanted to cut and how he cut them before. I'm being very specific and precise in this. Thank you, Glo.
Okay. All right, great. So
wait, Liv.
he has a concept.
You really-
He has a concept. 1 second. He has a concept of a policy, but you can't show me his policy. Okay.
No, it
What's a
isn't the
policy, Liv?
concept. He specifically has said he wants to renew the Tax Cut and Jobs Act.
Yeah,
He's been
nobody
very,
like-
very specific about that.
I
Right?
don't need ChatGPT, Liv. Like, this is.
What are you talking about? How is that vague?
Are you okay? Wait, Liv. Let me ask you something.
And
Is
we
cutting
and he
taxes
wanted
generate revenue?
Show
historically
it
we
to
can
me.
look at that act and
Far
we can
down
see
do I
how
need
it
to go?
benefited the American
Show it to
people.
me for 2025.
How far down do I need, did you want me to go?
So if you go down,
One second, Didi, before
it
you go
should
there,
give
that's
you a
a pivot.
list,
One
and it
second,
should
Didi.
tell you what, like,
Yeah, so
all
one
of
second,
the,
Didi.
like, 1
Before
through,
you
I
do
think,
that,
like,
listen.
20 or something like that.
Show me his policy.
16. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, yeah, I could have sworn it was just self-explanatory, but policies don't get named until they go through Congress. That's exactly why I just explained that, actually, how if I asked you to name me a policy of Kamala Harris, you couldn't name what that policy is about her grant to homes because there's no name for it.
Well, we're talking about Donald Trump, and I want to know
Absolutely.
how is his economic plan going to be beneficial to the vast majority of Americans, and what policy is?
Did you understand that? Okay, cool. Well, we just went through the TCJA. We went through tariffs. Did you understand that?
It's 2025.
How
It's
did
2025.
Yes, Liv. Did you not
Not
hear the part that I
2017.
read? No, this isn't 2017.
Yeah, everything you've read since has been 2017, except for the Tax Foundation article.
Is he? Oh, wait, no, yeah, that is true. You are. In 2025, a 10% universal tariff would increase U.S. taxes. In 2025, a 10% universal tariff would raise $2 trillion. A 20% tariff would raise $3.3 trillion in revenue.
Where's
Let's
his
go to
policy?
fiscaldata.treasury.gov. Let's go look at the revenue, right?
Where's Donald Trump's policy?
So through 2018 is when it was when we got the implementation. In 2018, TCJA was signed. Custom duties, because that's a
2025.
custom duty tax.
It's 2025.
In 2018, we brought in $5 billion. In 2019,
I'm not
we
the same
brought in
man today
$9 billion. In 2020, we brought in $8 billion. 2022, $11 billion. 2023, $8 billion. 2024, $8 billion. So we'll be bringing in record numbers under a universal tariff. You know what I just read for 2025.
Yeah.
And moving forward.
Yeah. What we're talking about is where Donald Trump has said he's running on this policy. Show me that where Donald Trump is running on this specific policy, where he writes this out himself.
Go use ChatGPT. I'd rather argue with AI than you.
Wait a
you
second.
need the help. I
You
don't.
can't show me. This
I
is
don't
your
think
argument.
you're understanding.
This was the beginning of the conversation.
Can you put
This
a
is
one in
what
the
we
chat?
said we
You're
specifically
tracking
were
what
going
I'm
to do.
saying.
This is
You
what we said we're
understand the words that are
specifically going to do.
coming out of my mouth? Can y'all put a one in the chat, please?
No. This is
I'm
what
quite sure I'm being
this is what
very
we said.
specific about this.
Don't crash out, Trey. This is what we said we're
As
specifically
a matter of
going to
fact,
do.
Bam, you're a live stand.
This is what we said we're
Do you
specifically going
understand the
to
words
do.
that are coming out of my mouth?
Sir. No, sir. Don't put me into it.
So
Because
I'm
You
going to
can't.
break
No,
it
you
down
can't.
for you.
Shut up,
This is
Dana.
what we said
Ain't
we're
nobody
Shut up,
specifically
Three
Dana.
main
going to
components.
do.
Watch your
Bam, bam,
ass.
don't
Shut
push
up.
out. Three main components to
Shut
Donald
up.
Trump's. Three.
Guess
Will you
what?
not try
Shut
to
up,
ground out the
Dana.
convo?
No, Dana.
How you gonna tell her to shut up when you
Three
brought your
main
black ass
components
in?
to
Shut up.
Donald Trump's
No,
economic
Dana.
policy.
No, Dana.
This
He
is
wanted
be-
to
One,
this will be-
deregulate the
It is up
market,
to
which is
him.
going to
No,
cause
Dana.
more
No, Dana.
competition.
No, Dana.
He
No,
is
Dana.
so
Me and you
afraid
can
of
debate.
anybody.
Dana, you and I
No.
can debate after me and Trey. Everybody has been respectful
You're
to
not
let
having
me
a
and Trey
debate.
have
No,
as many as we
Bam,
want.
Bam.
Now,
If
Trey,
you
I
don't
put you
want-
on the
if you
big
don't want to
screen.
answer a question,
Show me
take your
Donald
black
Trump's
ass back to the
policy.
comments.
I wasn't
How
allowed
about
to
that?
answer.
Show me
Get your
Donald
ass
Trump's
off the motherfucking
2025
phone.
policy.
Take your black ass back to the
Bam,
comments.
that's
Don't tell
just
nobody
a
else
pivot.
to
He's
shut
running
up.
from me right now. He's running from
If
me.
you can't answer the question, take your black ass back
You're
to
not
the
answering my
comments. It's that
question.
simple.
I've been asking
what
you
we
the
talk
same
about.
question from the beginning. Can you show me his policy?
He
Yes,
tried to
did you-
outline two of his major components: tariffs
He has
and a
the green
renewal of
screen
the
up.
tax jobs.
So
the
Dana,
tax cut and
this
jobs
isn't
act.
your debate,
There's
Dana.
one more, and it's
Dana, this is
deregulation.
not your debate, Dana.
But he,
This is not your debate. No,
They're being
Dana, this is not your debate,
disingenuous.
Dana.
No, you are being
No, Dana. What you're trying to do is feed him information so he can chat GPT his way out of this.
He doesn't chat GTP. That's only you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually just read an actual
Dana?
website.
Everybody.
So now, listen.
We all know. Everybody's heard me debate. Hey,
Listen,
Bam Bam.
listen, first
Do
of
you
all,
have an answer
like,
to my
if you
question, or
don't-
did you just come
wait,
up
wait,
and sit
wait
in
a
the
minute, wait a
box
minute.
and take up
Wait a
space?
minute. So just to be very clear, are
Your
you
man already
saying?
got exposed for one, threatening another black man.
Wait a
As a
second.
black woman, how
Wait
do
a
you feel
second.
about that, Bam Bam? Bam Bam,
Listen.
how do you feel about
Wait.
But
that?
1 second. 1 second. I never threatened you. I just
No,
heard
Bam
about the
Bam,
fuck
Bam
shit you
Bam,
did
how
in
do you feel about
Chicago.
that?
but
I
Oh,
heard
okay,
about
yeah,
the
you
fuck
don't have
shit
an
you
answer
did in
for that.
Chicago
Bam Bam,
that
Bam Bam,
got
how
you
do you feel
wound
about
up
your man
back
coming
in
up here and
Virginia.
lying
what
about using
man?
Chat
What
GPT?
man are you
Live,
talking
the one
about?
right next to Live, right
No,
here. He
Bam
threatened the
Bam.
jump man.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's what
Everybody
I'm
heard.
asking. What are you talking about? What are you saying?
Oh, you weren't here for that, Bam Bam? He actually said it again. Oh, don't drop her. Did you just ban her? T-Bone, can we get
Yeah.
control of your mods, please?
So listen.
T-Bone, can we get control of your mods? Bam
No,
Bam, I
you
would
can't
love for you to
run
come
from
back
me.
up here.
Don't run from me. Show me where Donald Trump said he's running on this specific policy,
Agenda
and then show me
47.
how this policy is going to be
Thank you,
beneficial
Glow. Agenda
to the
Trey,
47.
I'm
vast
gonna break
majority
up
of
with you
That's
from
American
being my
citizens.
nephew. Cut it out. You stop that.
Come on now.
Wait, say that again, Didi. I'm
Show me.
I
sorry.
said
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
Show
so
break
me,
up
much.
with
Trey.
you being my nephew.
Show
Cut it
me,
out.
Trey.
Stop it. Just stop
Show
it.
me, Trey.
Oh,
Show me,
oh yeah,
Trey.
absolutely. We'll pull it up for you. 1 second.
Okay, great. And by show beneficial to the American people, I'm
I
gonna
did.
I'm
I
gonna
just
ask you.
explained one aspect of how
I'm gonna ask you for
tariffs,
at least
universal
three peer
tariffs,
reviewed sources. I just want you to
would
know. I'm
be
gonna ask
would
you for
be a
three
great
peer
benefit. Yes, I
reviewed
use the
sources
left
because we want to
leaning
make sure
source for
this is
that. I
factual.
use the left leaning source for that. Hey
No, 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 no,
T-Bone,
no.
I
That's
know
not a
you're
left leaning
there.
source.
Can we get control of
Listen,
Live, your
yeah,
mod, the terrorist
listen.
mod?
Don't
We have a
run.
terrorist mod
Don't
on the
run.
run here.
Don't run.
Run from what?
So what we're doing is looking
You're
at
getting embarrassed
2025.
just like Jones did. This is a media timeout.
2025. We're here in 2025, and we're
Yes,
going to
we
talk
are.
about 2025 and what Donald Trump is running on in 2025, and how
Yes.
his economic policies are going to be beneficial to the vast majority of American citizens.
Absolutely.
And we're going to have to show his policy, and we're going to have to show how it's going to be beneficial. And we agreed, as you just said, earlier, to having at least 3 peer-reviewed sources.
When did we agree to that? 3 peer
Oh
reviews?
wait, you don't have 3 peer-reviewed sources that can show
I have
how
numerous
Donald
actually.
Trump's
Hold on, give me
economy is
one
going to
second.
be
As a matter of fact, we'll
beneficial
do this.
to the vast
So
majority of
per
American citizens?
one second.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'll
great,
gladly answer
great,
that.
great,
1 second.
great, great, great.
So per the
Okay.
budgethouse.gov, right? Bipartisan, by the way. Let's see. Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. So, quote, in the first 6 years after the enactment of the TCJA, the increase of federal revenues accounted for more than $1 trillion higher than originally projected. Even after adjusting for inflation, because a lot of those charts don't adjust for that, revenues remain $600 billion higher than projected in its first 6 years of implementation. The CBO made projections from 2018 up until 2023, and if you go through those numbers, it actually exceeded those numbers.
Okay.
So if
It's
we're taking what
2025.
happened from
It's
2017 up
2025.
until now, because obviously, those are just projections, as I stated, economists can only project so much and they only take estimates and guess off of shit pretty much. Their estimates were pretty much wrong, and he actually generated more revenue. We can actually go to fiscaldata.treasury.gov and we can see how he was a more fiscally conservative spender than what this administration was. He had not only had a lower deficit, he also spent less at a time than Joe Biden. If we go through the revenues, we can see from 2018, the income tax and the corporate tax steadily grew under the Trump administration. The numbers are all there. Oh, this is from fiscaldata.treasury.gov at the top, an official website of the United States government, by the way. Bam Bam, I'm so glad you're back up here. That's
Okay,
amazing.
great. All right, where is Donald Trump saying that this is his policy? And where is it showing? How can you show me that this policy is
T-Bone,
beneficial
I
to the
need this
vast
live after
majority of
T-Bone,
American
I
citizens?
swear to God, I need this live after this. Go ahead.
Lastly, it's 2025, which you referenced was 2018 and 2020. And we're talking about 2025 moving forward, so I would need that data. When you referenced that data, you said that the economists had it wrong, but you would have to show me where peer-reviewed
The CBO.
economists have it
Yes,
wrong. So can you show me this data that brings you to this conclusion?
yes, absolutely. So changes in the
Great.
Congressional Budget Office, the CBO, right? They had a baseline revenue before and after the TCJA passage. Thank you so much, Glow. They have a baseline of post TCJA and the actual numbers and then the net change. So the estimates that they had from 2018 up until 2023 were completely wrong, or 2024, I'm sorry, were completely wrong. I just read from an official government website, another government website, a primary source, not a secondary source, a primary source, right? How in its first 6 years, it accounted for more than $1 trillion higher than it originally projected. And even after adjusting for inflation, it also remained $600 billion higher than projected in its first 6 years. You know what 2018 to 2024 is, right?
All right, great. It's 2025.
Gotcha.
What we specifically said in the beginning of this conversation is that we're going to focus on 2025, what Donald Trump has run on, how his economic policies are going to benefit the vast majority of American citizens. We're going to show that policy, and we're going to show aggregate data on how that policy is going to be beneficial to the vast majority of American citizens. Lastly, we're going to have that source backed up by 3 other peer-reviewed sources that substantiate that claim. And that's where we are. And that's where we
can you argue against anything that I've brought up so far?
I don't need to.
Okay, cool. So do you know what the name of Trump's economic theory was? What is the name of his economic theory that he used?
It doesn't matter to me. It's not engaged.
You don't know. Okay. No worries. Class is in session. It's called side supply economics, right? So we actually seen this working. So if we're going based off
supply side
already side supply.
Yeah. It's okay.
So if we're going based off of
I know
what
you
already,
just said it
we actually
backwards.
right.
Just this
We've already,
but that's not engaging on what I'm actually asking you.
Right. Yeah. No. We're using exactly what he already implemented because we actually have data to prove how and why it did work. Cool. So now we have presidency.ucsb.edu, UC Berkeley, right? Creating job opportunities. Nearly 7 million jobs, and this is in his first 3 years, by the way, nearly 7 million jobs have been created nationwide since President Trump's election, including more than 500,000 manufacturing jobs. Last year, the unemployment rate reached its lowest in half a century. Unemployment rates for the African American, Hispanic, Asian Americans, and Americans without high school degrees and disabled Americans have logged record lows. Trump's economy is bringing workers off the sidelines after they were left years behind. The prime age labor workforce has expanded by 2.3 million under Donald Trump, after shrinking by almost 1.6 million under the previous administration. You know, Barack Obama, right? Nearly 2.5 million African Americans 2.5 million Americans have been lifted out of poverty, including nearly 1.4 million children.
How has
poverty
Trump
rates
helped
for
the wet
African Americans
pussy?
and Hispanic Americans hit record lows in 2018. Wages are raising faster from the bottom 10% of earners than for the top 10% earners, and wage growth for employees have surpassed wage growth for managers. I mean, there's so much more that I can go off of, but we have so much evidence to conclude what this man has done.
You haven't answered his question yet.
I 100% did. What's his question? Emmanuel, what's his question?
Bro, he's asking for his current policy and how he's literally asking you what his current policies he's running on and how it will improve. And you've continued to just tout Trump talking points.
Okay, what did I just say?
So may I ask him
exactly.
something?
Hold on, wait, Bam, 1 second, because I didn't want you to answer what I asked.
I'm not going to
So you don't know what I said. So you don't even know what the conversation is. You just came up here.
No, I'm just telling you. You didn't repeat. You literally haven't answered his question yet. You just been talking.
Okay, you want me to repeat it for you? You want me to repeat how I did answer it?
No, you didn't. I'm just telling you.
Right, so I used past data, right? Because, he was president. He was president.
He's asking for 2025.
Can't look into the future, dumbasses. What you guys don't understand is that the economy has many moving pieces. And so what a good economist does and what a good policymaker do is they adjust and they make decisions as time progresses. So what for those of you that are too dumb, what Trey just illustrated was 3 of his major economic policies. And then we looked and we showed historically how those policies have benefited all of American people.
He said nothing but ramble.
He showed data.
What's his policy on wet-ass pussy?
Yeah. Tax Cuts and Jobs Act 2.0.
That's all you've talked about is Tax Cuts and Jobs Act.
That's the fucking policy. What are we talking about? We talk about tariff. Wait, Emmanuel, what is a tariff and how does it work? Wait, what's a tariff and how does it work?
Tariffs are cost on the consumer.
What else?
It works to it's an alleged plan to try to create revenue, but it's historically used to try to protect certain industries. But widespread tariffs is not the same policy as what you've implemented or what
You mean
you're
universal
discussing.
tariffs?
Yeah, universal is not the same as what you're
There
discussing.
you go. Wonderful. So I'll go back.
But you're not.
Another study from economists.
I'm not here to help you. I'm not here to help you.
There's nothing that you can help me with.
Because you're not arguing. You're not arguing
I can
his
break
point.
you next if you would like.
No, I don't think you want this to debate.
Okay, cool. So if you know that I'll go based off of this one more time. An estimate of 10% universal tariff would raise $2 trillion. An estimate of 20% universal tariffs would raise $3.3 trillion. Are you understanding? Do you need me to continue more?
That's not Trump's current policy, so I don't know why you keep
What are we talking about? So wait, Trump didn't say he wanted to raise a 10% universal tariff? He didn't say he wanted to raise a 20% universal tariff? He didn't say none of that.
No, I'm not going to repeat what Trump said. You have this on you.
I know you.
Hold on one second.
Oh my fucking God. Not that screenshot.
Trump
I
inherited
have
Obama's
that
economy.
screenshot so many times.
Shut up, Dana.
Trump didn't do anything.
And so Trey, what I need you to do is lay out how the policies that you laid out. Donald Trump has said he's running on in 2025, and lay out the policies as you said, right? Where it's out of his words, not yours, not what your idea or somebody
Nothing I
else's
said was
assessment.
actually my words.
And so listen, hold on. I'll let you finish, friend.
Go ahead.
Okay. And so what we're talking about is what Donald Trump ran on in this current election. We're talking about 2025 specifically. Everything prior to this would be irrelevant given this conversation, how directly and specific this conversation that we're having is. And so what I need you to show me is Donald Trump's policy, right? How that policy is going to be beneficial to the vast majority of Americans, right? And substantiate that by 3 peer-reviewed sources, okay? Because I want to point this out. I have 16 individuals, right, that collectively said that this policy, that his economic policies were going to harm the American people. And each one of these individuals had a collective analysis, but they also had individual analyses. So I want you to know that as we go forward in this conversation, I have 16 in my chamber. Okay? Now what I'm gonna give the floor to you, Trey. I want you to engage in this conversation. And let's not move prior. And listen, I'll even give you 2024 because that's when he was running and all of that. I'll give you 2024, right? Where is his economic policy? Show that to me.
Simple question, brother.
Sorry,
I had to go pee. Sorry.
Has to be removed because I think she was smoking in the camera. So
No worries. Yeah. So again, I reject that. You know why? Because I came to you with numbers from what he did once before, right? So I think I've already proven not only can they be wrong, I've also given you great numbers to establish how they were wrong. The CBO made projections and were wrong. All they are is economists giving projections. Would you like to go to the Peterson Institute of Economics? You know, one of the people that works there, Oliver Blanchard, who also said if Joe Biden passes the American Rescue Plan, we would see inflation like never before, and that actually happened. Yeah, they gave estimates on the TCJA as well and its tariffs and the amounts of money it would bring in. I think the Wall Street Journal also did the same exact thing. Yeah, they
still
definitely
not answering
did.
his question.
I did. How did I not answer it? I used past evidence.
This shit. Answer the question.
Because you're a moron. You can't really comprehend. I know it's really
dog.
hard for you to comprehend.
You're talking Biden, you're talking so many other things, but the question.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
He literally laid out the policy, then he showed you historical data as to how this policy helped every American. What the fuck else do you want?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck do you want? There are many moving pieces that are going to be happening in these next 4 years, so we don't have the data for the future. What we do have is we do know that deregulating the market causes competition within the market, and it spurs economic growth. And we saw that it did it in the past, and he has
Prove
ran
it.
on that in this
Show me
campaign.
data on how deregulation, because that's
Sure. Go to
you're doing his work for him.
absolutely.
Ms. Dana, I'm sorry, but it's his answer to.
But he just did it, and you guys are
That's not what he
gaslighting the
did.
fuck out
That's
of him.
not what he did. I'm sorry.
Yes, it is what he
That's
did.
absolutely not what he did.
It is.
That's absolutely not what he
He
did.
showed you how his tax cuts helped everyday Americans, which is exactly what Liv asked for. And you guys just keep repeating the same fucking dumbass questions.
We're talking about the.
It's not my fault.
You're being disingenuous
Hold on
as
a
fuck.
second. Are
So
you
if I
seriously
present-
even comparing? Are you seriously even comparing the two right now? Trey and Liv right now with this debate? Like, are you serious, Emmanuel?
Excuse me.
You're,
His question was very simple, and I'm literally, as a spectator, have not received the answer.
Because you're slow. Hey, how does inflation work, Emmanuel?
Nice job.
Let's see. No. Listen. I want to
Nice
see
job,
if you know
Ben
anything
Davis.
about the economy. How does inflation?
Absolutely.
So you don't know why you up here
Yes,
on the panel?
Liv, that has nothing to do with the economy. That has to do with the safety and the environmental effects on it. We are having a debate about the economy at this point in time.
But
and
you
we
said
do
no.
know that deregulation
Don't
can
walk
have
that
negative
back.
effects.
No, don't walk that back, because you said deregulation is positive, and then now you're
No, I
saying
said it causes economic growth,
that
dumbass.
doesn't.
Yes.
Those
And it
two-
increases
economic
competition,
growth.
idiot.
Those two sentences cannot coexist.
Nobody
How?
said
Wait.
good or bad. Fucking
You can't
dumbass.
say it spurs positivity and then say it causes.
Wait, you don't know nothing about the
environmental health.
economy. You don't know how money fluctuates in our society. How does
Bro,
inflation happen?
You's a broke bum. I don't care what you talking
Your
about.
mother's a broke bum. How
Sure,
does
that sounds
inflation
great.
happen?
That
How does
sounds
inflation
great.
happen?
Can you
Then
answer Liv's
stop
question?
talking. No, my simple thing is
I'm not
stop
debating you.
talking.
Can you answer Liv's
Then
debate?
stop.
He's
Thank
waiting.
you. That's what I'm telling
Answer
you.
his debate.
Stop
Please just answer his
talking.
question.
Stop talking.
No, sir.
Sit there in the corner and shut up.
No, sir. Before you keep
Let me
running.
finish cooking
Bro,
Liv and
Answer his
embarrassing him in
question.
front of everybody. Stop
Answer
talking.
his question.
Can you answer the question yet?
No.
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Right
No,
after
I've
tacos.
answered it numerous times.
Golly.
No, you haven't.
You can repeat yourself over and over again. Everybody else. It's crazy because everybody in the comments heard it and they comprehended. There's just two morons up here who don't understand.
Hey, Liv.
Two morons. Thank you. Two morons who don't know what they're talking about. It's quite embarrassing.
So wait, real quick, Lou. You can show me where Donald Trump said this is his policy. You can show me his policy.
Yeah.
You can
Hey,
show
David,
me
did you end up finding it?
how this
Give me 1
policy
second,
is
I'll
going to
show you.
benefit the American people, and you cap it to 2024 and beyond, and the things that he's currently running on, and you substantiated that claim with 3 peer-reviewed sources on how this is going to be beneficial to the American people. I was away. I went to go get tacos.
No, you didn't. You was using ChatGPT. Nice try though.
Leah, may I ask you something, sir? Is there an issue with pharmaceuticals that people can't get their pharmaceuticals?
Yes, and Donald Trump lowered
Shut
the price
up!
of
I'm talking to
pharmaceuticals.
Liv.
And Donald
Wait, how
Trump
are you? Why are
lowered
you
the price
telling?
of
Wait, Bam Bam.
pharmaceuticals.
Why are you telling her to shut up?
Because I didn't got the whole
Liv doesn't
question
know
out before
anything
she
about
said
the economy.
anything.
You've
But
established
wait, you're
that.
pivoting. But you're changing this entire conversation. And Bam Bam, you didn't even answer my question when I asked you a question. As a matter of fact,
What was your question?
oh,
Tell me.
Emmanuel was paid to drop.
don't
Stay
let
your bitch ass
Emmanuel
in the
back
comment.
up.
Yeah. How do you
Don't
feel
let him
about
back
this
up.
black man who's above you threatening another black man? Mind you, this black man above you claims to be so pro-black, and he's threatening to jump another black man.
No, Trey, that's not what happened.
Everybody in here heard that, by the way. And if you don't believe me, I
Bunch of
guarantee
people
you,
want to jump you because of some
everybody in the comment section will
fuck shit
validate
that
that.
you did,
Everybody
man.
on the panel heard it
I
as
told
well.
him to chill on you, but I ain't had a chance to holler at you. So I'll
So,
go
Bam
ahead.
Bam, how do you feel about that? I would love to know, please.
At the end of the day, bro, you did that to yourself, bro.
Bam Bam, no, Bam Bam, don't get quiet
You
now.
did that to
I'm
your
not
Everybody loves
quiet.
to
business.
say
I'm
shut up
listening.
to
I'm
Bam
waiting
Bam.
to leave. I'm waiting for Liv to finish.
I'm trying to help. I
waiting.
tried to help. So basically, Bam Bam, he did some fuck shit because you.
So Bam Bam, please go.
I didn't hear the whole conversation. That's what I'm asking. What are you talking about?
What's going on with shit? I don't
It's
know
not
who.
time for Emmanuel to come up. Someone
just-
Stop
give
talking.
him.
So
Wait,
where's he
okay,
at?
stop. Did somebody pay for Emmanuel?
Yeah, somebody paid
Yes.
for Emmanuel. They ain't paid for me. They just kicked me. So listen. So basically, Bam Bam. Trey did some fuck shit in Chicago. Some young bulls on his head, and they wanted to jump in. And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna let these little niggas jump."
Who paid for Emmanuel?
No, that's what Blue Eyed
In the
Bleach nigga said.
comments.
Oh yeah, cause she got her thing. Just tell me how much you wanted him going for.
Yeah, and so then I was like, "Well, shit, I'm gonna let these little because you did the fuck shit. I'm gonna let these little niggas jump you." And then he got tight and he's scared now. That's why he acting like that. He's scared.
Oh.
He shouldn't have did the fuck shit. That's why he in
What did I do?
Virginia now.
Wait. Ask him what I did, Bam Bam. I would love to know.
That's it. I'm not gonna put that on social media, bro.
Oh my
Exactly.
goodness.
That's crazy how a man has to sit here and lie about. Liv, we already have this on recording. T-Bone, I would love this live, by the way. And if you don't send it to me, no matter what, I think that's recorded. I'm quite sure so many people have this recorded by now. But I would love to have this live.
Absolutely.
I would love this. It's actually crazy how a black man came up here and lied on another black man.
Good money.
And it's really weird to me. It's really weird to me how you quote unquote pro black people stand for this anti.
Can you answer the question? Listen, I don't. Listen. Wait a minute.
It's craziness of TikTok in here.
I need y'all to stop. Live. Somebody paid the good old amount to drop you for the live, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Out of here.
Yeah. Get them up out of here.
So, Bam Bam, I would love to know that, please. How do you feel about that?
What was your question?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't understand your question.
How do you feel about standing? You know, as Eminem.
No, give me the question. Put it.
How do you feel about? I'm asking you. How do you feel about that man who sat here, who's so pro-black, being very anti-black?
How?
Yeah, absolutely. Threatening to jump somebody because he lost a debate.
So he wanted to jump you?
1000%. The host was here for that. You think I'm lying?
It was very
I don't know
sad.
if he did or not. I can't verify if you telling the truth or not.
Am I lying? Anybody in the chat? Didi, you were here for that.
I don't know.
Am I lying, Didi?
No, Trey is not lying. It was a very sad moment. Very sad.
A sad moment for who?
For Liv, I would say.
For what?
Are you kidding me? He got embarrassed.
No, what was
major
Okay, hold
creators
up. Don't start this chat GBT. Hey, Bam Bam, you know for a fact, right, that Liv can debate off the dome, right?
Yes.
What?
They keep accusing him of using chat GBT.
So I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck they're talking about.
Go ahead.
That's their little soundbite that they can use. I'm not gonna put Trey in it, right? But Bell and the other guys, no, Bell didn't start it, but the other guys did, and they started jumping on the bandwagon saying, calling him Chat GBT, and he was trying to actually show in his notes. Then it went off to, show me the date and the time stamp, and they wanted him to show on his screen, and I said, I remember the time, it was 10:32 a.m. Then they were saying, you can edit it or do copy and paste or whatever. So he kept trying to explain, no, when you first make a note and you add something or take away from it. And I even went on camera to show it's gonna have a date where it was created.
Yes.
And if you were to add or take away something, edit. Exactly. And so they kept accusing him of using GPT for what reason? I still don't know.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Yeah, you know, like when you go to an article, and you can actually copy that. You can copy that article, and you can go and put it in your notes because you might want to get your little takeaways and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry, T-Bone. I didn't hear you, nephew.
I'm sorry. Okay, so never mind. So Trey, somebody sent to drop you for the night as well.
That's amazing. Hey, hold on, wait 1 second.
I can't, bro. I gotta do the same shit, bro. I can't let you get no final words because I ain't let that.
Stop making me hungry. I don't know what the heck you're eating.
I'm sorry. No. Wait. You got dropped for 5 minutes, I believe. Was it 5?
So, like I said, listen. And so what specifically happened was I told Trey I slapped the shit out of him. And I'm gonna let these little niggas jump his ass. And he was like, I'm not finna fight you. And I told him I'm not finna fight you 1v1. Nigga, Chicago, nigga, we gonna jump you. What is you talking about? Specifically talking about the little niggas that's on his heels, one of the reasons why he in Virginia. That's when he got shook. Cause I done told y'all, Bam Bam and Didi, y'all know I'm tapped in Chicago, right? Okay. So when Trey do some fuck shit, and some little niggas on his heels, and I'm like, yo, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. Cause it's not like I don't know who Trey and Michael is after they sit here and be black conservatives in my city, right? And I know who these niggas is, and I know who they hang with, and like the people they hang with threaten my life every single day. You understand? So I know who they is. I would never dox them. I would never wish harm on them or nothing. But I'm aware.
Okay, so just to give clarity, because I said it wrong. So I thought that the 40 that was sent was for hold on, no, bring him back up. I thought the 40 that was sent was for Trey for the entire night. For the entire night. That's not the case. That was for Liv's bail, and then he also sent extra to drop Trey. So Liv is back on the panel. Trey got dropped for 10 minutes. So don't drop Liv.
Yeah, Liv got $40 of protection. So go ahead and drop 100. Go hit my man's pocket. Go ahead, brokies. Hit that pocket, because I swear to God, if I get my man's $150 a night, I'm good. You hear me?
But
Now listen. At the end of the day, and I'm gonna be very clear on this. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about a black.
Has 20 in
I want to say this. I don't give a fuck about a black conservative. You sold out our people and you voted alongside the Klan. I don't give a fuck.
Look, Glow, I totally forgot that she had that 20 protection, so you can use that, or I can send it back to you, because that's on me. I deadass forgot about that. Or do you want to just use that to let him back on the panel? Because I will leave you with 10.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about a black conservative.
Okay.
You sold out our people. You voted alongside the Klan. You voted to harm black women. You voted to harm black children. Give a fuck about you. Give a fuck about what happened to you. Straight up. At the end of the day, you a Yahtzee.
You're a loser.
You wouldn't ask for a Jewish person to have empathy for a Yahtzee. I don't give a fuck if the Yahtzee was a Jewish person.
You're a loser.
Fuck is you talking about?
And you exposed yourself to
and now listen, and at the end of the day, anybody that sits up here and has AI and Google and Yahoo and researches things, how many people on this panel, quick question, how many people on this panel has heard something in the debate and went to go look it up?
I look it up all the time.
That has nothing to do with using ChatGPT.
Because if
I just want to say this.
Dana, have you ever gone to look anything up in a debate?
Not the same thing.
No, because if it don't sound right to my ear,
wait a second. And when we use Google, does Google have an integrated AI?
That didn't even make any sense. What you just
wait a second. When we use Google, does Google have an integrated AI?
Yes, it does.
Does Google have an integrated AI?
Wait. We can't hear. Dana, we can't hear.
Hang on, Dana. Let me say.
Y'all didn't say that.
You will never
ever
beat me in a debate about economics.
Y'all be quiet.
I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care. You are not able to beat me in a debate.
Lady,
you've proven it.
Lady, if it doesn't
don't know
sound right to my ear, it's a lie.
Economics. But use ChatGPT. I don't give a fuck.
Do you use it?
Exactly. But that's the whole point.
I don't. That's the problem.
Dana,
I don't.
Dana, that's the point. ChatGPT ain't nothing but a tool. That's all it is.
Yeah, the formulator.
Don't act like you've ever bested me or Trey in a debate. You have Trey Ryan.
Listen, Dana, y'all bested yourselves. Let me be very clear.
Because when you use ChatGPT, people can tell that you don't have any comprehension as to what the fuck you're saying.
Y'all voted for Trump.
You don't.
That's a lie.
So you can use ChatGPT,
has Trey answered my question in regards to the economy yet?
Absolutely, I did.
No, none of you have. No, you haven't. Neither one of you have.
Yes,
comprehension.
Do you need me to make you the big box, or Trey? Can you make yourself a big box? Show me Donald Trump's policy.
How do you feel standing with an
Show me Donald Trump's policy.
She said something about comprehension. What do
Yes.
you
Show me
mean,
Donald.
Dana?
Can somebody show me Donald Trump's
Would you like to
policy on the
explain it,
green
Dana?
screen?
Would you like to
Hey,
explain
I'll
it?
explain
Liv.
it. That
Hey,
Liv
Liv, I got a
does
question.
not
No,
understand how the economy works. Can I say
no,
it
I
again?
said
Hey, Liv.
comprehension.
He doesn't comprehend how economics works, and it's very apparent every time we debate him.
Hey,
I
Liv,
said
I
it to
think we
him.
got a spoon for
I've
you.
never hidden it.
Okay. So
I've
the
been
rest
very
of us,
upfront about it.
the
He
rest
doesn't
of
get
us
it.
that understand comprehension,
I
we're
don't
just
know
like,
what you're trying to
so
make
you
me
don't
think.
know.
Right. I
Hey,
don't
Liv,
know
I
what the
think we
fuck
got
So
you're
a
trying
whatever
to
you
spoon.
say.
say
All right.
on this platform
You hear
could
me,
be a
Liv?
lie.
Wait, Bam Bam,
Okay, great.
you want me to explain it to you then? Are you not understanding how Dana's saying it?
I
Yeah,
understand
Liv
exactly
can't
what she's
subs-
saying.
Okay, repeat what she said then. Explain it so I know that you understand.
Like they
She
literally
was
taking my debate tactics right now. Listen, at the end of the
okay.
day, answer my question. Show me Donald Trump's economic policy.
He just fucking did, Liv. Engage with what the fuck he said.
No, he
No,
did.
he didn't. He showed me something
T-Bone,
from
check Cash App.
He
2018.
showed you what he
What
wants
I'm
to do, and he
specifically
showed you
talking about,
historical
Hey,
data
T-Bone,
what I'm
check.
as to how
what
this
I'm
policy
specifically talking
benefited
about,
Americans.
and
Oh
I
That's what
my
hope
he
y'all
did.
say it's
God.
100, by the way, because it's double what I paid. Now listen, at the end of the day, right? You have to show me Donald Trump's policy. That's what I asked for. This was the debate was about from 2025, and then I gave you some grace and said 2024. Show me aggregate data along with 3 peer-reviewed sources, which in turn I said I have
We don't need 3
16. I have
review
16
sources. We can show you
individuals
data.
that are
We can
Nobel
show
Peace
you
Prize
historical
winning
data. That's
economists
better.
that have a collective analysis of Donald Trump's economic plans
So hey,
and
so Tana, what?
individual papers on his
Absolutely, I'd
economy.
like to engage
So
with
now
that.
listen, what I
No,
need you to
Liv, let's
do
engage with
is
those
create an
economists.
argument and
Cool.
then source that argument. That's what I'm asking you so we can
Great,
continue with the
fantastic. I
debate.
would like to engage with what you said. So exactly,
Great.
walk me through
Do
what
you
those
need the green screen?
walk me through what those economists said and why they think it will be not good for the American people.
I
Explain it
will
to
Can
me.
you show? Can
absolutely.
you show us?
I will
T-Bone, can you check
absolutely.
Cash
Go
App?
ahead.
Absolutely I will.
T-Bone, check Cash App. Wait, Liv,
Yep, absolutely I
what's 4
will.
times 4? Well, I mean, what's 4
Yeah,
plus 4?
absolutely I will. After you show me Donald Trump's
We
Don't
just
come off
did.
of
So
mute.
the 3 major
Answer what
components
4
of
plus
his
4 is.
economic policy are
after his economic
deregulating the
show me.
market, deregulation. So that's number 1.
Great.
2, he's going to extend the the Tax Cut and Jobs Act. He's going to, and number 3, he's going to engage in tariffs as a negotiating strategy to bring
Thank you.
manufacturing jobs home and bring in revenue.
He's
Right.
never
$3.8
said
trillion
Never
those
happened.
over
things,
the next 10
Maggie.
years.
Show me
That
where.
is
Show
the
me where
He's
3
this is
never,
major
now, Dana.
Show
components.
us.
Show
he's
me where
never
this
said
is,
that
Dana.
word
Show me where this
negotiating,
Wait,
is.
what do you
Maggie.
mean? Wait,
Y'all
Bam
made
Bam,
Put
I
it
that
have
on
to
the
up.
go
big
through these
box,
numbers.
Dana.
MAGA, you
Go ahead,
made
put it on
that
the
Wait,
big
Bam Bam,
box. Hold on.
would you like me to go through these numbers again?
Nope.
Bam Bam, because Bam Bam, let me answer it for you one more time because maybe you weren't paying attention, and I feel like that's the problem with the left. Y'all don't. You pay too much attention to the idiot in the top left and the idiot above
Nope.
you. That's the
Nope.
problem.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Y'all ain't
Nope.
too bright on the left. That's why I
Nope.
left the
Who's up
left.
here
Because
to be a
Nope.
chaos agent?
Nope.
She's
y'all
just
ain't
here to
Bro,
like
Shut
y'all
the
ain't that
fuck up,
iron
motherfucking
Dana.
over
bright.
is it
everybody.
real
Yeah,
life?
how you gonna
She
tell her to
isn't
shut the fuck
engaging
up?
with what we're
There you
saying.
go,
How you
Dana.
gonna tell her to shut the
Dana, I
fuck
put
up
you on
and
the
I'm the
big
one
screen.
that's
Show me,
answering the
Dana.
question?
So are
Bam
you
Bam.
deny? So hang on, Liv. Are you
Show me,
denying
Dana.
that he's running on tariffs? Are you denying
I
that?
don't care about that. Show me, Dana.
That's the part of the
Are
economy.
you denying that
Girl,
he?
can
I
you put
don't.
it in the
Again, this
comments
is
if you're
another
kicking
debate
somebody or
tactic of the
something? Because I
left.
don't think he's
They
I've
there.
need
never
a
made it.
source
I've
for the
never made
most
a claim
common
about it.
sense claims,
Hey
right?
T-Bone, are you there? T-Bone, are you there? Yes or no? You're
Everybody
muted
knows
if you're
Donald Trump
talking.
is running on
Yes,
tariffs.
I'm still
Everybody
here.
knows
What's up?
They're
Republicans want to
saying
T-Bone,
take
check
that
check
Cash
your
back.
App.
cash app.
Give me
Can
one
Trey
And
stop
by
second.
the
muting me?
way, 4 plus 4 is 8.
Muting me? Hey, Trey, and by the way, if I'm going,
This
you're
is
going tonight, too, by the way.
this is my point. Hey, Bam Bam, you side with a moron who doesn't know what 4 plus 4 is.
Oh, really?
The motherfucker think that.
Okay,
Yo,
okay, hold on.
So let me ask you this.
Hold on. So, Emmanuel, you just got dropped, and then Liv, you just got dropped for the entire night as well.
My question is this: what was the
Emmanuel
young
got
person?
dropped for 25 minutes.
Was that the young man that was speaking to me?
no, I was talking to you.
Okay, thank you. What is your question?
I think it's buffoonery that you side with a man who can't even know, who doesn't know what 4 plus 4 is. Neither here nor there. I've answered his question on numerous occasions, right? I used past factual information from his last presidential term. I went through all of these numbers, and if you need that again, I will gladly give it to you. I didn't just use numbers from one source, but I used it from 2 or 3 different sources. Now, when we're
Okay, so
talking
you have
about,
anything? Do you have anything on pharmaceutical?
that was not the topic that we were talking
No, I'm
about.
just asking you. I'm just asking because that's part of what's going on in this country with people with their meds. So, do you
Yes,
have any
Donald Trump
information?
helped to bring back
I'm
down
sorry. I'm
the
sorry.
cost of
One more.
pharmaceuticals.
Didi, you also got dropped as well for 25 minutes.
Say that again.
How much would it be to pay Dee Dee's bail, T-Bone?
No.
Didi's bail
So,
is 20. Sorry.
Dee Dee, if you want
so,
back, just put in the comments. If you'd like to come back up, just put it and I'll pay it. I don't
so
know
what
if we're
about
going to bed.
so what about the
But
pharmaceuticals?
yeah.
What were you saying, Dana?
So in regards to pharmaceuticals, what Donald Trump did was he allowed it so that it brought down the pricing of pharmaceuticals would have to be competitive with generic brands, and that brought down the cost of pharmaceuticals for everybody. He
That's a
also,
lie.
it's not a lie. You can look this up, and I'll get you a source in just a minute. He also brought down the cost of insulin for elderly people. So again, he caused it to be a competitive market. That we had to compete with foreign countries in regards to pharmaceutical prices, and it brought the prices down. So they needed to be on par with generic brands. So that actually helped boost the economy because now people have more disposable income to be spending on other goods and services.
Well, ma'am,
That's the one case. So hold up just for a minute, baby. Hold up. The one case where I agree with price gouging laws or price caps is in regards to those type of life-saving drugs.
I wasn't going to speak on that because guess what?
So you just asked me to speak on it. So yes, that's what he did. That's what he did.
Ma'am, I work in big pharma distribution for major hospitals all around the country, right? I know what we buy it for, and I know what we sell it for, and then how we do a percentage to make sure the pharmacies can purchase it at a different deal. I understand that.
You asked me what Donald Trump
what the
did.
consumer when I look at the product, when I look at our system, I may see an item for $5, right? But then when we do the retail price of that price, it may be $20 to sell it to the pharmacies. So I don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, hold up. Let me get your source on what he did. I'm gonna explain it. Give me just a second.
No.
Nope. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
We do cost of goods on our customers. How much they spend, they'll say, okay, you spend this much, you get a 3.5, 50% off. Cost